I began to learn the shady history of Nootropolis shortly after my week-long holiday in the Blue Pens.
Total stoner laugh. Don't tell me you didn't hear it. I totally heard it. I totally heard that. I think I'm gonna like this guy.
Most events happened before my time, but I was soon to get swept up in the events which had transformed this radical, free-thinking utopia into the polluted pit of boredom it is today. Something was up with the population, something unnatural and sinister.
And sinister. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I swear to God. Dollars to donuts. Dollars to donuts. He was trying to make a reference to...
Where I live.
But, because he's a stoner, nobody else gets it but him.
My life and theirs were about to change forever. I'll start right at the beginning.
Day.
I was spending a little quality time, walking a couple of blocks and whistling a particularly annoying tune I had composed, when suddenly, from out of the smog... Whoa!
Whoa!
What's up, dudes?
What's up, dudes? What's up? What's up? Tubes! Totally tubes! Totally tubes! Totally tubes! By the way, just had a thought here. Just had a thought here. Quick thought. I have an idea. Let's compare the original dubbing with the Feldman dubbing, just for, sort of a side-by-side comparison here.
I began to learn the shady history of Nootropolis shortly after my week-long holiday in the Blue Pens. Most events happened before my time, but I was soon to get swept up in the events which had transformed this radical, free-thinking utopia into the polluted pit of boredom it is today. Something was up with the population, something unnatural and sinister.
Okay, let's just fast forward here for a little bit. Can we do that? Let's just get, yeah.
I was spending a little quality time, walking a couple blocks and whistling a particularly annoying tune I had composed. Suddenly, from out of the smog... Whoa! Hi, guys.
Okay, I think we're done here. Not Corey Feldman. Seriously, freaking go back to your, freaking posh virgin white boy lifestyle already. Jeez. God, I'm telling you, this guy's voice would be better fitted for freaking Ed Norton from Fight Club. And Corey Feldman's voice would be... Well, okay, he'd be Brad Pitt from Fight Club, a very stoned off his ass version of Fight Club, but it's freaking Fight Club nonetheless. So, yeah, that is the thing. Anyway, back to the ever-loving arms of the Feldmeister. Let's go back to that, please.
I spent 7 lousy days in a Spartan blue box, basically for being too happy.
Wait. Did he? Okay. I've been notorious for hearing things wrong without a fucking subtitles. Yeah, no, but, seriously, though. Seriously. Did he say sparkling blue box or, Spartan blue box? Spartan. I'm not even kidding you. I had no idea that the Spartans were so into George Orwell or, sparkling blue boxes. This is Sparta! Blah! Then I freaking kick you in a blue box, because, because we're impressive and shit. We're totally impressive. Very impressive. Being a Spartan is really hard work, I'm telling you.
And on every one of those days, those norm guys piped into my cell what could only be described as elevator music. Normalizing, they call it. Then, on the last day, frustrated? Want to meet some like-minded individuals? Want to do something about the state of the city?
State of the city! God bless you, Corey Feldman. God bless you. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to be saying that quite a bit around here. You know what? I got an idea. We should get a counter going on this. Oh yeah! There we go! Woo! Okay, thank goodness. Now, I don't have to say it every time Corey Feldman says something that is totally tubular. Every time you hear a bell ring, yeah, a totally radical Corey Feldman-like bro gets his wings. It's a goddamn Christmas miracle! Oh, Corey Haven's so jealous right now.
Get a job and snoop around Plush Rest. You'll find a group in one of the dumpsters around the back. An empathizer?
Okay. 2 points here. 1. Get a job? Really? Those words do not bode well with 90s hipsters. Believe me, I know. You might as well tell Kurt Cobain to wear women's clothing while you're at it. He might consider it less degrading. Second point, this game doesn't really tell you this little fact, but according to the manual, this note that Kent is reading here is written in earwax. And that, may I say, is a shit ton of earwax. Oh my God. Whoever wrote this letter needs to, I swear, needs to have tampons stuck in their ears for like freaking 24/7. Because I'm telling you, this leaky faucet problem, blah.
This was my first contact with people on the same wavelength. Stuff was about to change for the first time in almost 40 years. Right on.
Right on. With you too, Feldmeister.
So after the opening title card sequence, with the theme music more suited for a modern day Tom and Jerry vomit fest, our main character, named Kent, is seen being thrown into his apartment.
Get in there! If that TV isn't on 24 hours a day, I'm coming in after you.
And let's point out here, he's being forced to watch television, which is either a very good thing or a very bad thing. If we're talking like, something like 80s or 90s television, then hells to the yes, that is awesome. Binge watch everything on Nickelodeon and every episode of The Simpsons until our eyes fall out of our sockets. By all means, please. And Erie, Indiana. Woo! Does anyone remember that show? That show was awesome! If we're talking more like modern day terrestrial television, and not any of these modern day shows that really do kick ass, then you might as well just cut me open with a rusty knife right now. I'm telling you, you have to sit through 200 billion seasons of a father telling their kid how much they like their mother. Fuck! No!
So, So yes, we're gonna start the game by sitting on our lazy fat asses and watching television. As if I wasn't an expert at doing that already.
I'd better not. My attention span for activity is fragile enough without tempting fate by sitting.
Oh, well. Well, if you think you have attention deficit disorder, then I got some news for you.
Well, we can at least have a glance at the old telly.
An ad for jobs at Plush Rest.
Oh, well, lucky for us. Because, that's pretty much what we gotta do here. We, gotta go get a job there.
But right now, we gotta figure out this whack job interface with this voodoo doll. And yes, Kent is a white California-style surfer douchebag who also practices voodoo.
Because why not?
Or rather, it's you, the game player, who has the voodoo doll, and it's you who controls Kent through the voodoo doll interface, which is, quite clever, actually. The left hand is for using an inventory item. The right hand is for putting inventory items in your inventory located up here. The open thing in the chest is fucking useless because the left hand can do the exact same command for opening doors and shit. The eyes are for looking, and the mouth is for,
I think I'm talking to myself. I am talking to myself.
Yes.
I think some people out there have complained about this interface, but personally, I don't mind it.
Well, it's very relaxing watching this all day. Oh yeah. Whoa, trippy.
And I especially do not mind you, Corey Feldman.
Oh, yeah!
Wait, what? The TV turned off by itself? Ah, damn it! I was in the middle of watching The Burbs. Now I'll never know how annoyed Carrie Fisher was with being married to Tom Hanks.
Hey! What's going on in there? Turn that TV back on, mister, and enjoy it!
If I turn that thing on, and I do not see Salute Your Shorts or Hey Dude playing on Nickelodeon at the moment, I am going to get really not that happy.
And speaking of a long-lost era, back when electronics just needed a good old kick in the motherboard just to get them working again.
Useless thing. Get back on before that Norm outside complains.
Well, bad habit of mine. Even to this very day. I'm telling you, seriously, like, whenever my iPhone takes a crap on me, I don't take it to a specialist and get it repaired. I just beat the ever-loving shit out of it. Damn thing still isn't quite working right.
Oh, hello. What's this note-like thing on the floor here?
Do you crave for a plush posterior perch? Are you unhealthily heavy?
Unhappily heavy.
Unhealthily heavy?
Oh, yeah!
Then come and work in our test department. Good shifts, lots of sitting, as much food as you can eat, and hear this. You get paid for it.
Yeah, this may seem like a dream job until all of a sudden, health insurance will not pay for your giant fat ass stuck in a doorway. If you have not seen your penis in like several years, you might want to get some giant fat ass stuck in doorway insurance. Just saying.
See Mr. Brinkler right away. Remember the Plush Rest motto, if your butt's in a rut, buy the best, buy Plush
Kent does not need to be in the back of a cargo truck whenever he takes public transportation. So I'm guessing that's gonna be a problem.
But, yeah, we'll get back to that. Right now, I am totally digging Kent's hi-fi system.
More of a lo-fi, really. But I get by with it.
May I? Marty McFly was not impressed with that. And neither am I.
Ah, too loud. I'm gonna build a luge for my speakers if I ever see 'em. Great song, though. Na-na-na. My car's got no wheels, but I'm still rolling.
Yeah, and the sparks flying off the pavement are just to die for.
Okay, so let's look in this drawer here and get back to more offensive fat jokes that I'm more than allowed to make because I myself am indeed
Unhealthily heavy.
and I have absolutely no sense of self-esteem.
And I am most certainly way overdue for liposuction. I'm telling ya.
It's an old t-shirt with I am fat on the front and honest really on the back.
Wow, that t-shirt. One of the greatest gifting ideas for your ex-girlfriends, eh? Yeah. Can't imagine why else you would have that shirt, Kent.
Okay, I have it.
Okay, now, put it on.
Okay, I'll put it on.
Okay, you've put it on. Trying to do my best Corey Feldman impression. I don't think it's going over well.
Oh, hey, is that the deluge guy Kent was talking about?
I wish I could be like him. He's so rock and roll.
By that, you probably mean that he's a washed-up 80s hair metal douchebag, but, you know, I'm pretty sure Mr. Beavis and or Butthead here could care less.
Alright, let's just look around this kitchen here.
Hey! What's going on in there? Turn that TV back on, mister!
Oh! God damn it! Enough with the television! Enough with it! I know the thing keeps turning off. I know it does. But I can't turn it on. I can't leave it on. It just has a mind of its own. You're just gonna come in here and arrest me. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Useless thing. Get back on.
Yes, get back on. Yes. Get back on before that Norm outside complains. Yes, I know. Seems to be doing a lot of complaining, nonetheless.
We gotta find some way of keeping that television on before we kick down that door and slam that television down that dude's annoying fathead! Ah! So we head on back to the kitchen and look around a bit.
A nodding bird toy. Very popular in the 70s.
Oh, please. Disco Duck and Pet Rock, they were way cooler back in the 70s.
Oh, look! A washer. I wonder if Kent knows how to use one.
There's a rat stuck inside. He looks exhausted but very clean.
The holes with Corey Feldman! So, yeah. First things first, let's pick up that nodding bird toy.
Okay, but if it pecks me, it's history.
I'm pretty sure it would not peck you intentionally, Kent.
Next up, let's take a gander at the bathroom and at this, something thing here. What, Sharkpoon thingy and the bathtub here. Yeah, Sharkpoon. Sharkpoon sounds like a really awful sex act.
Ah, this could have been one of my greatest inventions. If only I had a real shark to test it on.
Kent, you're gonna need a bigger brain. Especially after what you're about to do next.
I'll soon have this sucker out. That's disgusting. Take a shower, baby.
You know what's more disgusting here? Knowing the fact that you cannot take a shower because your bathtub is probably venting fumes from your septic tank, for all I know. Either that or, this is like probably that bathtub from Poltergeist or something. I don't know. Also. What was that line he said? That's disgusting! Take a shower, baby!
We gotta go outside, strip down naked, and hose ourselves down like a dog for all the neighbors to see. But first, we gotta get out of here.
I seem to remember these things coming with the apartment. They're getting kinda lumpy. Gravity is an unkind mistress even to inanimate objects.
Or just this particular pillow in question. They're getting kinda lumpy! I promise you, this is not gonna get old.
Yeah, let's take the pillow off that bed there, shall we?
Okay, at least I'll have something to sit on when I'm thrown back in the pen.
My God. Kent is like every spitting image of every guy I've ever known in shop class. Ever. Wow.
Oh, what's this here? Oh, it looks like a remote for something.
I think this would be more useful in the next few minutes.
Alright, and thus we have our first puzzle! Yeah, finally! And may I point out, this puzzle hardly has anything to it. That's pretty much this whole game. But, okay, in this specific case, the puzzles here are not what is important here. What is important here is the almighty voice of the Feldmeister bestowing his grand and holy voice upon the masses. He is but the voice of God.
Whoa, it's very relaxing watching this all day. Oh yeah. Whoa, trippy.
Okay. So, alright. Let's go back over here and let's have a closer look at this.
Hey, you in there! You listen to that TV, or you'll get another week in the pen!
Useless thing. Get back on before
I am this close to throwing that television out the window!
As I was about to say before I was rudely interrupted, let's have a look at this cushy chair.
Let's see what's down here. Aha! There's some... Ah! Oh, that's done it. I've broken it.
I have no adequately made furniture, and I must scream.
On the other hand, this dystopian future doesn't look all that bad. If everything you sit on in the future was made out of fucking popsicle sticks, then as far as dystopian futures go, I'd say our future selves got off pretty well.
Well, it was a fine plush rest model, but it's a hunk of junk now.
Well, it was a high-quality knockoff product made in China that I got off of eBay because I'm a cheap asshole. But it's a hunk of junk now.
You young whippersnapper, what are you doing? Throwing shit at me? Throw your cock at me next time, you little shit. Oh, no. What is that thing on the floor? No.
What the heck is this? I think it came from my couch. It's making some really weird sounds. Spooky.
I'm guessing that friggin' vibrator also came with the apartment, along with that pillow on your bed, and all those blue stains on your socks and your dresser that I'm sure also came with the apartments. God, would you fucking move out of there, man?
So, despite not calling a fumigator or a priest to your lovely little shithole of an apartment, we instead pick up the, spooky thing, making weird sounds. Ugh.
I've got it, but I'm not comfortable with the idea, I'll tell you that right now.
And somebody I know is now covered in syphilis. Congratulations, Kent.
Seems like there was also some coins that came out of the couch.
Right, got 'em.
And there's also a pair of scissors nearby.
Look at that bald patch. I'm sure the scissors were never that big.
But I am sure those scissors were on the floor for that long.
Turn that TV right back on! I'll be in if you don't! Stay normal!
Yeah, we're about to fix that goddamn fucking fat and annoying ass mouth of his in perhaps the stupidest way ever, by combining the bird toy with the remote and using it on the television.
Aha! It's keeping the TV on.
It's also making me wish I was watching a Three Stooges skit right about now. But I know that's not what's playing on television, because why else wouldn't a toy bird be making those noises?
Yes! This might fool that rookie Norm out on the landing. Pecking bird plus stubborn remote equals permanently on TV. Yo, dude, we're in there.
The point is getting out, not getting in, you idiot.
Speaking of which...
It's stiff, but I can manage it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'll be glad to get out of here. Vertigo-O-Rama.
And so, we find ourselves out on fucking, whatchamacallit, I don't know, that thing that low-wage slaves stand on while painting your rich-ass skyscrapers and urinating off of from 40 feet above ground, and the people back down on the ground just think it's a spout of rain that's falling down on their heads.
Oh, Wobby, look, it's some nice spring rain. Ah! Oh, shit.
Yeah, that thing, that thing that has supposed to have a name to it, that thing. Anyway, we find ourselves on, that, and lo and behold, there's somebody here, an aged and pudgy person who came down with a horrific case of low polygon count.
He looks wet and cold. What's he doing out here?
A rejected candidate for an overly annoying mascot for Long John Silver's. That's my guess. Yeah.
Hi there. Could you give me a lift down to the street, old man?
Hey, less of the old prefix, please.
Is geriatric less demeaning to you? By any chance?
Name's Di, and if I was to take you down, what would you do in return, eh?
Well, what do you need, Di? I have lots of stuff inside. How about a nice cushion?
So our next objective here should be pretty obvious. Is to kill this homeless man using objects taken from the petri dish that is Ken's apartment.
It must be hard sitting on that cold metal all the time.
Oh, don't you worry about that, boy. The only thing that needs warming are my heart and hands. How's about a nice warm beverage?
All right. What flavor do you want?
Your coffee? Milky? Quickly? There's a good boy.
Huh. Yes.
see you a little later, Di.
Sooner rather than later, I hope.
So, yes. We're doing this.
Back to mundanity.
I would hardly call what we're about to do mundane.
Oh, going backwards. Woo! That's some wacky shit there. Yeah, that's great. That was great footage there. Anyway, back inside our apartment, we go into the kitchen and we take a look around at the single worst room in the entire place.
This food is months old. Yuckage.
Yes, but if you were high enough, you would eat it anyway. Am I right?
Back in the washer room, we come across something in a jar that is white.
It's a jar of old white paint. Unfortunately, I added a little too much water to the mixture and it resembles fat-free milk now. Okay, I've got it.
God damn it. The fuck are we about to do with that?
I don't know, but I think it's about to involve this kettle here. Oh, the horror.
It's almost empty. There's just a drop of scaly water down there in the bottom.
There's just a drop of scaly water down there at the bottom of the freaking kettle. So what are we about to do with the kettle that is almost empty? Assumedly we're gonna refill it. Or wash it out or something.
I'll just let it boil.
For a single solitary drop of scaly water, it sure is a hell of a lot of steam.
So, I'm guessing the coffee mixture that we're working with here is 2 tablespoons of water, 1 ounce of watered down paint, and everything else coffee grains. Yeah, just fucking toss those grains in there, because what the fuck else is there to work with other than fucking paint? Starbucks calls it the morning cup of joe, gives a billion fucks at this point, and his miserable excuse of a life. Just pump my blood vessels full with a healthy dose of coffee beans and lead poisoning!
I'll just pour in this water. Whoa! Sin City!
Frank Miller would not approve of this.
Ow! It's a bit warm. I wonder if this is how Bond changes his fingerprints.
James Bond might approve of this, I suppose, since, he has this whole license to kill thing that he has. But I'm thinking James Bond would try to kill someone with a little bit more thought put into it than this.
Yeah! Let's not forget the lead poisoning!
Well, I don't suppose it would hurt that much. The strong abrasive edge of the coffee will probably mask the chalky aftertaste of the paint. At least it looks like milk and it does a body good.
I am too annoyed right now to give Corey Feldman a point on the God bless you Corey Feldman counter. Okay, I'll give you one. I'll give you! You know what? I can't say mad at you, Corey Feldman. You're just too cool for school! You're just too cool for school. You really are.
So, back out the window we go, and we give our cup of instant death to this deadliest catch casting reject. Nah.
Here you go, Di. Sorry about the delay.
Hey, thank you, Sonny. Have you down in no time. Say, this coffee tastes a little lead. Unique.
Yeah, Yes, it has a very special ingredient left to me by the previous occupiers of my apartment.
Well, that's a secret you might want to let me in on one of these days.
Well, the good news is that Mr. Dye here is giddy as all hell. Huffing paint must be a common activity in this part of town.
Yo, Die.
Yeah?
Oh, hooray! Exposition time. I was wondering when we were gonna get to that.
Why is every day so gray? The air quality is very, very poor today.
Well, it's been like this for nearly 30 years, since just before I began my new life in this cradle. God bless the sun.
You say one thing, your subtitles say something completely different. I haven't seen the sun for decades. God bless the sun. Well, I haven't seen the sun for decades. Really does sound like God bless the sun.
It used to cheer up men, women, cats, dogs, and plants. It all seemed a lot happier back then, before the great shake-up.
The Great Shake-Up? I think I remember something about that in modern history classes, but there was something more interesting going on outside just at that moment.
And point goes to Feldman for saying modern history classes as if he was about to have a stroke. Feldman, yeah.
Well, it all happened one sunny day about 30 years ago, the day Saul Nistelux was blown into a million tiny pieces. God bless him.
Yes, God bless him and his million tiny pieces.
His brother Paul Nistelux bravely filled his shoes, then unveiled his approachable army of Norm troopers. Things have never been the same since.
Alrighty, bro, that's a cool story, bro. So where does an inconvenient truth fit into this story again?
Why is every day so gray? The air quality is very, very poor today.
That's a goddamn good question, Kent. My guess is that, you know, the more normal you are, the less of a carbon footprint that you have, I guess?
Son? What is that? I think my mom mentioned it once before she threw me out for cutting class and chilling out all the time.
Christmas my Corey Feldman gave to me. A Corey Feldman sitting on a damn tree.
Didn't you pay attention in modern history classes? The sun is a huge slow-motion nuclear explosion in space, shedding warmth on the people of our planet.
What? Freaking slow-moving nuclear explosion? Yeah. You know, I was about to say something witty until something crazy's going on outside. What's going on out there? Oh, no. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, the sun is very, very slowly exploding out there. Huh. Alright then. Oh, about freaking time the end of the world came around. I'm telling you, I always keep asking myself, did one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse have to take a shit outside the back alley of a subway or something? I mean, my god. Oh, those mines. I'm telling you. Fucking mines. Hey, fuck it! You didn't want to cause the end of the world! You should have acted normal! You ate up the ozone layer, you dumb fuck.
Oh, really? Well, you say the sun sends warmth, but I don't see it anywhere. You must just be an old dreamer.
An old dreamer! I'm not stopping this routine. Quit asking.
Dreamer! How dare you! It's up there, boy, but it's beyond this cloud of soot which hangs over the city.
But the pall of soot has been up there as long as I can remember.
Another one of life's little mysteries, son.
I can hear Al Gore's ears spewing steam out of both ends right about now.
Paul Nistelux is our leader, right?
Sheesh, kid. Things don't change in the city on a daily basis. He's been leading us for years.
It's not his fault that this kid's brains look like the lungs of a friggin' smoker. You know, I mostly, sir.
So then that must mean everyone likes him, right?
Well, they seem to. No one complains. I just keep myself personal up here.
And somebody I know is now covered in syphilis. Congratulations, Kent.
So why did you start a new life in this cradle?
I'll just say that I wasn't totally impressed with the departure of Saul Nistelux, so I have declared myself a free state.
Okay, I got two things to say here. One, you weren't impressed with the departure of Saul Nistelux? You absolutely goddamn kidding me. He blew up in a million tiny pieces. Was not to be freaking impressed by that. Second point, you can declare yourself a free state. Goddamn. I wish I was fat, old, and homeless too then. Woo. And somebody I know is now covered in syphilis. Congratulations, Kent.
Well, what weren't you impressed about?
Get out into the city and find out for yourself, boy. Open your eyes and dig some dirt. I might bump into you again soon. You seem the right type.
The right type. The right type. Essentially meaning that you take too much ecstasy to hold down a job. The right type. The right type.
Say there, do you know what this throbbing worry thing is?
Oh my God. Please, for the love of God, don't say the word throbbing around me, please.
I don't got a clue, but I feel a bit weird when I'm near to it.
And somebody I know is now covered in...
Anyway, yes. Bye, die, crazy guy. Bye, die, crazy guy. Yes.
Bye, Die, you crazy old guy.
Well, better to be crazy than lazy, boy. Ha
Um... Well, okay, your heart's in the right place on that particular statement. Kinda depends on who you're talking about, though. Because stripping down to your bare ass in public and running around in circles shouting Heil Hitler may seem like a productive day to you. Maybe not so much to everyone else around you.
I'd say au revoir because I got a feeling I'll see you again soon. You have a spark I haven't seen for ages.
So, at last, we get ourselves lowered and we get on out. We find ourselves in a street that seems to be blocked off.
Disturbance. That's the street below my window.
And, don't worry. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have anything to do with you.
Oh, well, hey, here's an idea here. Let's look at complete random shit. Yeah.
Whoa, now this is a heavy security dare.
Point to Feldman! Security dare.
Walking. Oh, hey, looky here. What's this here? Oh.
There's some cool gear in this shop. Unfortunately, it closed down last month.
Yeah, I know, right? Strange name for an S&M shop, though. The hardware store. Very misleading name.
Walking. I'm walking. Whoa. Walking. Oh, hey, look, dingy-looking movie theater. Nice. What 1970s porno are they showing here? Bah.
This movie theater's been closed all my life.
Yes!
There's more lines, Corey. Did we have to pause just to take a line of Coke? Corey! You rascal, you! Ha 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 ha
Oh, these lead into the park.
A park that should look like a carbon copy of fucking Chernobyl right about now. Since that what the fuck was his name? It's been in power for like, what, 30 years? Has it been 30 years? Okay, seriously, was like fun just recently prohibited? Like seconds ago? Had these freaking norm guards tossing children off that moving merry-go-round over there. Like Lou Ferrigno tossing a bear into space. And then they just disappeared. Seriously, I swear to Christ, if this freaking game's gonna turn into something like The Matrix or Inception, I'd be kind of impressed, actually.
Swinging clubhouse? Walls not vibrating to the stank of dubstep or AWOL Nation. What a travesty. Blah. Blah. Modern day reference to modern shit. Ooh, yeah, I can totally do that.
I remember this club being open until our glorious leader closed it after a week. Disco itself would have closed it a week later.
Yes, but Leisure Suit Larry would have totally dug this place for that one single solitary week it would have been open.
Ooh, looky here. Free pair of fuzzy dice.
More trash. Ho hum, bored.
Dude, they're like freaking fuzzy dice. They're not covered in urine or feces or, nothing like that, man. Wish I had a 70s car to go with them, though. Totally pimpin' car. Totally pimpin'.
Back in this area, there's some sort of a noise in this building to our left.
I can see into some kind of control room and a turbine thing.
And right over here is...
Oh, these lead into the park.
Yes. Thank you, Kent. Thank you.
Some say these trees are haunted. Ooh, scary.
Please, let us not piss off the afterlife. That is a bodily infestation that we don't want. But, admittedly, patronizing the demon spirit of Zool, that takes guts. That takes guts. And that so totally earns Corey Feldman a triple pointer.
Yes, he comes and he comes and he comes. Oh, Corey Feldman! Walking. Oh, a television store, eh?
I think this is the only shop in the entire street that's still doing business.
Well, it sure as hell ain't doing business now.
And that so totally sucks balls, because who knows if I'll ever need another nodding bird toy to keep punching buttons on my TV remote.
Oh, well, maybe they sell one here. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah.
I've never seen this store open before.
Alrighty, boys and girls, so today's word of the day that was either way too smart or way too dumb for Corey Feldman to utter is, what is that word? Manjana? The fuck does that mean?
Urban Dictionary to the rescue! Manana, not manjana, means to take it slow or relax. Hey man, where were you? It's noon, and we had an appointment at 9 o'clock sharp. Manana, man. I'm a douche, man.
And I would assume that the word manjana means, something like male vagina. Please, for the love of God, somebody out there, please put manjana, meaning male vagina, on Urban Dictionary. Somebody please do that. That would so totally make my day! Well, I'd laugh about it a little bit.
Buses aren't a bad form of transport. They get me from A to B.
Yes, public transportation, isn't all that bad until asshats start throwing up on you. Reference to Sunny in Philadelphia. Mac and Charlie Die Part 2. Sweet D gets barfed on by fat ass on bus. Put that in there. Put that in there. Reference, editing, reference, editing, reference, put that in there. Hopefully I can put that in there. Fucking YouTube, better let me put that fucking in there.
And sadly, here is where we're gonna have to cut this short for now. Kent is gonna go get a job. And I have got to go get my stomach pumped for worms.
Next time on I Suck Corey Feldman's Ballsack for 30 some odd minutes or so.
Eating lard, breaking crap, more tasteless fat jokes, made by me, let's not forget that. I have to have more tasteless fat jokes. I must make more tasteless fat jokes. It's just in my contract. Furniture painted on walls, beds you sleep on for several years, breaking more crap, and, last but not least, eating lard. It might pay shit wages, don't get me wrong, but, still, Kent's new job is the single greatest gig in the world. And the best part? Oh my god! An underground militia lives there! An underground militia! Consisting of a bouncing ball that seems to be very angry at you. And a woman wearing a hot pink Wonder Woman S&M outfit who sounds like that one nerdy broad that bangs Rick Moranis in front of Sigourney Weaver's baby in the fantastic movie known as Ghostbusters Part 2. Oh my god, she's such a lucky girl! Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I wish I could bang Rick Moranis. Anyway, we meet them. Yeah, Kent, he does more crazy shit. And Corey Feldman continues being Corey Feldman. And all is right and just and proper and any other synonym that I can think of that would be related to those previous words that I just said with the world. Thanks for watching my incredibly shitty piece of shit show that I really hope you didn't spend the whole entire hour fucking watching this piece of shit. Why did you waste an hour watching this?